Hey, what's up guys, Yusuf Shah from TechDroids, and Samsung recently launched the new Galaxy A51, so it's the successor or an upgrade to the Galaxy A50s, and it's a part of the already very popular Galaxy A50 series of phones. So the original A50 was a really nice phone, and this new A51 is their mid-range device for 2020. It retails for 24,000 rupees and brings about some much needed improvements, some good changes to the design and camera department, and fixes upon some problems we had in the previous devices. So in today's video, let's find out if it's worth the new 24,000 rupees price tag. So let's unbox it and I'll give you guys my full review, my honest verdict on the Galaxy A51. Let's get started. Alright, so starting off the unboxing and taking a look at the box itself, it's very similar to previous Galaxy devices. You have the picture of the phone itself, Galaxy A51 on the sides, and this time around the back of the box is empty, does not have any information about the phone itself. But yeah, taking a look at the box itself, it's very basic, usual Samsung stuff. Opening that lid up, first things first is your Galaxy A51 itself, wrapped up in plastic, and this is the Prism Crush Blue color. So yeah, this is a new color. So take that plastic off and peel that sticker, and it reveals this new color as well as the design. And I really like it. The phone is very slim, very sleek, very lightweight, and good to hold in the hand, very comfortable to use. And also, if you look at the phone in different lighting conditions or different angles, you'll get a different sort of a color or reflective effect. And I really like this Prism Crush Blue color. In my opinion, it's really nice. And you can also see that the major changes happen in the camera department, and the camera cutout now is different. This is a rectangular cutout, and we see the similar sort of design in the Galaxy S10 Lite as well as the Note 10 Lite, and it'll carry forward in future Samsung phones as well. Booting that phone up, you can see it's powered by Android 10 and One UI 2.0 out of the box, and One UI 2.0 has some improvements. We'll talk about it when we're talking about software itself. But that's pretty much it for the overview of the phone. Now taking a look at the other accessories in the box. So first things first is your fast charger. So this is a 15-watt fast charger with a USB port on one end, and I really like Samsung going for fast charging even in their mid-range devices, and it's definitely a compulsion in 2020 to have fast charging. Next up, you have this basic pair of earphones. These are nothing spectacular, but hey, Samsung is including them for free, so I appreciate them and they should get the job done. But I definitely recommend you get some good pair of earphones or headphones for yourself. And last but not least is this USB Type-C to Type-A cable for charging and data syncing. And again, Type-C is also a good move. There's another packet in the box that contains your SIM ejector tool, your case, as well as your reading materials. So your regional log guide, your quick start guide, and your SAR values and stuff like that, your warranty information, all boring stuff you might not read. And there's also a free silicone case included in the box, which will protect your phone, give you some extra grip, and protect it from drops, dust, and just basically give you some extra protection on the phone. And you can get a better case or a skin, depends upon your preference. But that's pretty much it for the unboxing experience. Now let's talk about the Galaxy A51 itself. Alright, so starting off with the major changes to the Galaxy A51, the first one is in the display department. So previously the Galaxy A50 devices had this droplet notch, but this time around they've gone with the Infinity O panel. So you have this punch hole cutout. It's a 6.5-inch Super AMOLED panel with the Full HD Plus resolution, and it does support the Widevine L1 certification. So video streaming services like Netflix and Amazon Prime can take advantage and give you guys some really good audio as well as video. And if you guys have watched any of my previous videos on Samsung devices, you guys know that I'm a big fan of the Super AMOLED panels. They're really good, they're really bright, and they get really sharp. Dynamic range is good, deep blacks, and it's just a really good experience watching videos or playing games or just doing anything on that display. These are the best panels on the market, period, and I'm still sticking to my word. And this display is definitely a good one, and the bezels have been trimmed out. So the bottom bezel as well as the side bezel is trimmed out, so it looks more modern, it looks more bezel-less, and gives you a really immersive experience. The display also has an in-display fingerprint scanner, and this phone also supports Face Unlock. So Face Unlock is just software based, but the in-display fingerprint scanner, in my opinion, has been improved. I was not happy with the previous devices, the Galaxy A50s or the A50. They're kind of inaccurate and kind of slow, but this time around, 9 times out of 10, my finger was recognized. I didn't have to adjust much, no password or pattern required, and yeah, the speed is just decent. It's quite fast in my opinion for a budget in-display fingerprint scanner, and yes, good job on that, Samsung. And other than that, moving on to the cameras, which is the next major upgrade. The camera cutout itself, the design itself has been changed on the back. So this is this round rectangular shape, which will be carried forward in future Samsung devices. The Galaxy S20, the S10 Lite, Note 10 Lite, all of them will have this black big camera cutout at the back. There's 4 cameras on the Galaxy A51. One main 48 megapixel f1.8 sensor. There's a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. There's a 5 megapixel macro sensor and a 5 megapixel depth sensor. Now in reality, only 2 cameras are really working to give you wide angle as was a normal field of view. The wide angle perspective is actually really nice, and there's a lot of possibilities to get some creative shots, and the cameras itself are really nice. If you get them good lighting, they can give you really good shots, detailed, and dynamic range is actually really good, like too good in my opinion for a phone of this price, and shots turned out to be really nice. I'll link up some camera samples down below so you guys can check it out. But hey, camera is really nice on this phone. Low light performance might not be the best, but this has got all the modes that you might need. So pro mode, live focus, super steady video. The A51 can shoot 4K video at 30 FPS and 1080p video in the super steady mode. There's also a bunch of AR emojis and scene optimizer and all those modes that you expect from a Samsung device. And yeah, it's a really nice camera overall. Talking about the front camera and that punch hole cutout, it's a 32 megapixel f2.2 sensor, and it's a really nice selfie shooter. If you again give it some good light, it'll give you a really nice selfie. Photos turn out to be really detailed, and there's also the live focus mode here, so you can get portrait selfies as well. Talking about what's powering the Galaxy A51, not much has changed here. So you still have the Exynos 9611 CPU with 6 or 8 gigabytes of RAM. There's also 128 gigabytes of UFS 2.0 storage and a huge 4000 mAh battery with 15 watt fast charging. And this battery upgrade is going to be really nice for you guys because it's a full HD plus display, and AMOLED displays are anyway battery efficient, so you should get some really nice battery life on this phone, and you should be able to use it for at least 1.5 days, even if you're doing like heavy usage. And I really like Samsung going with big batteries in their mid-range devices, because these phones are for the millennials, for the youth, and we like to use our phone for a long time, so it's really nice on that. Now coming to the software part, there's Android 10 and One UI 2.0. Now Android 10, as we all know, is a really nice upgrade, but One UI 2.0 is a definite improvement, a much needed improvement over the previous Samsung software. And there's also some India specific regional features inside the One UI this time around, so language detection and some suggestions about best deals and stuff like that. It's a good thing, and it'll also have some multilingual typing features. So I appreciate Samsung putting in some effort to get something specific for India itself. And One UI is this really nice software in my opinion. It's toned out, there's still some bloatware, multitasking feels great now, it's quite smooth, icons and all are really minimal and nice looking in my opinion. And yes, it was pretty snappy in my opinion, and also performance was pretty good. Here's some benchmark scores for the Galaxy A51. Not the best, not very competitive, but you should be able to play a game of PUBG or two without any lag and have a good experience. But other than that, it should get the job done for day-to-day usage like social media, watching YouTube, playing games and stuff like that. And to conclude this review, at a starting price of 24,000 rupees for the 6GB RAM variant, the Galaxy A51 is a really nice device in my opinion. It's a solid phone for the people who want that Samsung display, that Super AMOLED display, that nice design on the back, the quad cameras, as well as if you're into the color or the design of the phone itself, you might want to consider buying this one. It might not compete with the Xiaomi's and the Realme's of the world, but hey, if you're a Samsung fan, if you like using Samsung products, this is definitely a really nice phone. No major complaints or fallbacks in the Galaxy A51, and I definitely recommend it. If you guys are buying this phone, I'll leave links down below to Amazon as well as Flipkart, and it does help the channel out, so buy from those links. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about the Galaxy A51? Are you going to buy it? What phone are you currently using? Like this video if it was helpful. If you enjoyed it in any way, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads. And that's about it for this video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.